This is part 3 of my vertical lines and timelines kind of series or product demos for Squarespace. So a lot of people want to make timelines, vertical lines, all kinds of things. So I have a set of products that make this super easy and very flexible. So the timeline plugin for the Squarespace Fluid engine indeed works on this Squarespace 7.1 grid, and kind of the main functionality is the option to create a timeline. Whether you want a alternating design, adding, video blocks, image blocks, anything you like, and, moving them around, etc. But the cool part about this is that we can, using these vertical and horizontal lines, now remember the line, as you can see, is just a regular Squarespace line. This one. The vertical is the custom from my plugin. Now we can stretch these around, move them, adjust the widths, and with these it opens up a kind of unlimited number of creative layouts. Now this is just a little bit of a mess, but let's play around just so you can get the idea of the vertical lines and how they can be used. So one idea is that you can kind of use them to create flowcharts really easily because they always match with each other. Another option, maybe we could try out creating kind of a boxed layout. Let's try this out. Let's make a full width vertical, and then I'm gonna grab okay, maybe I will grab this one. I have the option to make left edge or right edge versions, so they will be aligned to the edges. Let's clone this block and put it here and turn this into a left edge one. That way they kind of fit perfectly. Let's make a little bit more room. Let's actually grab all of these and move them a little bit lower. Okay, let's duplicate the horizontal block. Okay, looking pretty cool. Let's clone this one, and here, instead of left or right, we can just keep it in the center. Okay, no, this is pretty cool. Let's add something like a text block. A little bit of dummy content here. I think that's enough. I'm just playing around, giving you the idea of the flexibility. So with a lot of vertical line code snippets for Squarespace, the problem is that the length is specified. In my plugin, you can use the Fluid engine to choose the width and height and everything. And you can kind of paint your desired layouts. Let's see what happens if I add a few more of these, kind of make this kind of columned layout. Okay, I think that's looking pretty cool. Certainly, if you are, for example, a graphic designer, you will be able to come up with tons of ways to get really creative with these horizontal and vertical lines. Let's see, what if we add an image? Are we able to fit it inside? Let's just pick a random stock image. Oh, I like the desert. Let's go with something a bit more vertical. So maybe this one is better for a vertical shape. Let's edit it to be a fill. I haven't actually tried this. I'll have to see if I'll need to edit the design. No, it works pretty nicely, just like that. Now, for this one, it requires some padding. So, one option, we can get actually padding to it if we set up a background color here. So that way it's gonna add color even if we make it white. So that's pretty cool. Okay, here I'll need to make sure that if overlapping with these blocks, the oh, I see. That's it. It's just the matter of moving them forward, so they are actually on top of the images or the text. Yes, okay, so I think that'll do for a demo. You get the idea. The cool thing is how flexible the Fluid Engine is, how you can select multiple blocks at once and then copy, clone, move, and then of course design a totally new layout in mobile. So whether you're looking for very simple effect of just having some vertical lines for effect, or actually creating a custom layout out of these lines and boxes, all of that is and will be possible using my vertical timelines and lines plugin. Cool. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll try out the plugin.